Good morning, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of Forgotten Favorites, the show we're doing each and every day here in the month of August 2021, where we're going to take a look at some cool obscurities, rarities, little talked about releases from my collection. These may or may not be bands and artists that you've ever heard of before, or maybe you've heard of the band or artist, but you never listened to the album. All right, could be a album from a very known band that maybe just nobody ever talks about. But the most important thing is these are albums that I really like a lot, that maybe you haven't listened to in a while. And for me, I've got a million CDs, might be a little forgotten, right? But always a favorite. So today we're going to take a look at basically a live album, or a culmination of live tracks from the trio of Jonas Hellborg, bassist extraordinaire, Sean Lane, guitarist extraordinaire, and drummer Jeff Sipe. It's called Personae. Recorded in 1996, but released officially in 2002 on the Bardo label. No, not Pardo label, Bardo label. This is absolutely scorching, ladies and gentlemen. So these guys, most importantly, Hellborg and Lane. Sipe has taken part in quite a few of these as well, but they've had other drummers. There's a whole series of live albums and live recordings from these guys throughout that particular time period, because, of course, Sean Lane only recorded 2 studio albums on his own. But his hands, I should say, his excellent guitar playing is, featured on lots of different albums, specifically quite a few of them with Jonas Hellborg. So this is face-melting stuff right here, folks. If you want to hear the ultimate jazz fusion power trio, you've come to the right place. You have come to the right place. You've got 6 tracks here, totaling just under an hour, right? So we're pretty good sweet spot here. All instrumental. Jonas Hellborg on bass and programming and stuff. Sean Lane on guitars. Jeff Sipe on drums. Okay, Jonas also handled the production on here. Starts off with a very cool track called Time is the Enemy. It's the shortest track on the album. It's just under 5 minutes long. Kind of sets the stage. It's dark. It's moody. Lots of blazing guitar work from Sean Lane, but more importantly, it's very melodic, okay? More of a concise track that leads into the epic 20-minute Rag B/B. Rag BB. All right? This is Jam-O-Rama. Incredible Sipe drum solo on this one. Lots of exploratory guitar solos. Really cool bass work and bass solos from Hellborg. This is the big improvisation on the album. It's amazing. Then you got the title track, 7 minutes and change. Again, more very cool, intricate rhythms, tight melodies, but lots of room for solos and improvisation. That leads into the 11-minute, perhaps my favorite song on the album, Heretics. Sean Lane, ladies and gentlemen. The late Sean Lane, one of the greatest players of all time. Just the technique of this dude was just astounding. I mean, he could blaze with the best of them. Some folks have said he is probably was the fastest guitar player alive. Could very well be. Speed of light solos, but yet they sound so sweet. And when he slows down and plays some melodic stuff, he just had a great, great touch. Awesome stuff. The last 2 tracks, complete burners. All right, Hell is Other People. 8 minutes long. Killer. Good kind of heavier riffing. It's definitely a darker song, a little bit heavier fusion track. Same thing with Rice with the Angels to finish it all off. You got the guitar and the bass and the drums just working overtime. Crushing rhythms. All right. The riffs and all the little tumultuous solos and fills and things like that. The unison passages. Oh my God. Wow. This is intense stuff. I have a bunch of recordings with these guys together, and they're all really good. All the albums are really different. There's one album in particular that's got 2 really long epic tracks, all jams and improvisations. This is more of kind of like a mix. You have some improvs here, but you also have some really cool structured fusion songs, right? Like I said, just amazing stuff. Power trio to end all power trios when it comes to fusion music. Just absolutely incredible. There's the guys right there. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this, folks. If you like your instrumental music lean, mean, a lean, mean, virtuoso machine, that's what you get here. So yeah, check, not a lot of people talk about these albums. Not a lot of people talk about Sean Lane much at all, other than, in guitarist circles, right? The guitar players certainly know who he was, but I think the mainstream folks just, he just kind of like missed the boat for the most part. And I think that, regular fusion lovers will absolutely adore this. Not for the faint of heart, though, If you're not into, crazy soloing and stuff like that, well, maybe this isn't for you. But there is enough composed stuff on here and memorable melodies and just, very, very cool riffs and passages and song structures. Like I said, there's a little bit of everything on here. So if you're ready to take the challenge, Personae is for you. Jonas Hellborg, Sean Lane, Jeff Sipe. Outstanding album. I do want to give props to George Lamy for turning me on to this. Like I said, I had some of the other collaborations between these guys, but for whatever reason, I never got this one until not that long ago. So this is little known, but should be known by everybody. So check it out. Personae by Hellborg, Lane, and Sipe. That is your forgotten favorite of today. If you have not ever listened to this, please go try and check it out somewhere here on the thing called the internets, right? YouTube, Spotify, wherever you go find your music, go check it out. It's worth your while, and you can easily still get a copy on CD. I was able to track this down pretty easily. So, yeah, there you have it. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Coming up tonight on The Monsters Den, Kirk Manning and myself will be taking a look at some recent horror films that we've been watching of late. So stay tuned for that, as Kirk is kindly helping me out, filling in for Chris Alla tonight. So, and then we've got a special program coming up next week, right? We've got coming back on The Monsters Den, Mr. Mike Portnoy will be joining myself, Jamie Laszlo, and Dan Brown as we rank our 5 favorite films from thriller master David Lynch. That's coming up next week. The following week, Chris Allo and I will be ranking our 5 favorite Dario Argento classics. So if you're a fan of the Italian master Argento and his blend of horror and giallo, that is coming up the following week. So, and tomorrow morning, back at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff, where we will reveal our 5 favorite producers and some of the works that they've been involved in. So stay tuned for that. And, of course, this weekend on Sunday, once again, we go back to album homework assignment. This time it's Martin Popoff and myself with Jamie Laszlo moderating. So tune in to see what Martin and I have been listening to in our assignments for the week and whether we are going to buy it, stream it, or forget it. All right, so that's coming up on Sunday. You don't want to miss any of this. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content. If you want to make a channel donation, the link to our Ko-Fi page is below, as well as the link to our merch page, all right, where you can order all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility merchandise, shirts and hoodies, hats and caps and stickers and coffee mugs for all the different shows we have here on the channel, as well as our Comic Book Geezers, my second channel. And then, of course, the link to our website, seaoftranquility.org, which has been on the internet for 20 years. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. We'll see you tonight with The Monsters Den and tomorrow morning with another edition of Forgotten Favorites. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.